Hello YouTube, this is Dazzathecameraman. Today is Sunday, February the 11th, 2018. That's New Zealand time. And we're coming up to that time again where people start going nuts about a big bright object in the western evening sky, which of course is Venus. Now this happens approximately every 1 year and 7 months when Venus comes back to the same point it was previously 1 year and 7 months earlier. And people start seeing this extremely bright star-like object in the sky, and they swear black and blue that Venus has never been that bright before. We see it every time it comes around. Now most people see Venus in the evening sky, but they can also see it in the morning sky if they get up early enough, when it's in that position of course, which it isn't at the moment. But when Venus is in the morning sky, you can get up before sunrise and also see that Venus is extremely bright in the morning sky. So Venus has now moved from the morning sky back into the evening sky, and as I say, we can now look forward to all of those crazy videos and comments and claims from people saying that there is an extremely bright object in the western evening sky that should not be there. They will say that it's Nibiru, that it's Planet X, that it's Nemesis, that it's all sorts of things other than Venus, but in fact it is Venus. So in this video, we're looking at its current position on February the 10th, New York time, United States, and we're going to step forward and see its position over the next few days, weeks, and months. So starting from February 10th, this is at sunset. I've got the time set to 6:27 p.m. I didn't check whether New York is currently on daylight saving time, but I do have daylight saving time set there at the moment. So let me step this forward one day at a time, and you'll see that as we progress into the northern hemisphere summer, then the sun will be getting higher at the same time. I've got it currently set to 6:28 p.m. and you'll see that Venus is also getting higher in the sky. So if I hit my sunset button again, this will bring us right back to the time of sunset, and you can see that Venus is higher in the sky. So we're up to March 22nd, let's take it up to the end of March 31st, and out the side here you can also see the information for Venus. I didn't mean to have position in the sky turned on, there we go. You can see the altitude and azimuth, that's the angle on the horizon at any particular time. Also we've got the apparent magnitude minus 3.91, that is the measure of brightness. Now the brighter an object is in the sky, the lower this number is. So you'll notice that this is a negative number, minus 3.91. The brighter the object is, the lower that number becomes. So it'll become a greater negative number. So let's step this on again. And you can see I've got the orbit mark there as well. So let me bring that back to sunset again, and let's just step this on. It's up to 8 p.m. now. Let me just step this on so that the sun is actually below the horizon and our sky is darker. So by 9 p.m. on May the 9th, then Venus is going to be nice and high in the sky, very bright, with an apparent magnitude of minus 3.94. It'll be the very brightest star-like object in the sky. Only second brightest to the moon. The next brightest object would be Jupiter. And then the International Space Station is a similar brightness to the planet Jupiter. So Venus will outshine every other star-like object. Venus is of course a planet, not a star. So let's progress this on further. And you can see it's starting to get lower in the sky now by July. And we're just coming around to the point of greatest elongation, which is when it's on its furthest point out to the side in its orbit around the Sun. Its orbit around the Sun takes 224.7 days. But because of our relative viewing position between the Earth and Venus, we don't see it back in the sky every 224.7 days. It's also affected by the Earth's position around the Sun. So there we go, is a quick look at Venus and the fact that we can look forward to all of the crazy videos coming up in the next few weeks and months claiming that there is some strange bright object in the western evening sky that shouldn't be there. Thank you for watching.